Good day, everybody. Happy Monday.
Hello, everyone. Oh, yeah, I forget it's Monday, huh?
It is Monday.
Monday.
Monday smoke day.
Oh, yeah.
We just got to open the door for the second time today. Once this morning, the house has been locked up because of this Navy ship smoke.
It smells so bad. Oh, my God.
It's terrible.
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 What are you drinking today?
Beer.
Beer.
My first beer of the day. Nice and cold, too.
I'm drinking Chardonnay.
Vino.
Cheers. I thought there was less in the bottle.
Is that the bottom of the bottle?
Yeah. I was like, oh, I'll just finish this off. Not knowing it was quite as much as it is.
And we're not going to complain about it, but it's another hot one.
It's only 88 in here today. It's much cooler than yesterday.
Jeez. Jeez Louisa.
Right.
I forgot to open one thing.
Uh-oh.
Por favore. No pictures, please.
I have pictures today. I have several pictures to share.
Let's wait for the
Once people join us.
Let's wait for the chat rooms to load up. It's Monday. It's 5 o'clock. It's early.
True. Oh. Thank you. I thought I would freak everybody out today and wear white. And also I cut my hair because it was driving me crazy. So we're short back here now, which Cory and Kurt have been begging me to do for quite some time.
Oh, God.
But I wasn't ready to let go of the length on the top. So I'm doing a bun right now.
It was horrible.
I thought I'd freak everybody out all at once, with the man bun and wearing white all in the same day.
Well, we could have done it on camera.
Yeah, but it's a whole thing.
Let me put this foot over.
My
here
hair's
so
like
the foot's not sticking.
my hair's like little needles, and I have to be in
That's
the.
better.
And I do it all myself.
Yeah, the neck needs a little trimming.
Yeah. Well, I did a 2 all the way, so I haven't done the fine stuff. I just needed to get it off of me because I was sweating. That's why the fan was turned. I had to open the bathroom door because I was sweating.
You're very creative with those
Ooh,
lemonades.
Cherry and
Leanna.
pineapple. Delicious.
And that's getting kind of gross. I know for you 100% is bad, but 41% humidity. It's 45 here, and it's thick. So you're almost to us.
Hi, Pat.
We have very similar temperatures today.
It's really...
It was, when I was outside, it was 84.
Yeah. Everybody wanted the mullet gone. And mostly it was because today I was sweating to death. I'm like, okay, I gotta cut this off. So Cory left and I got in the bathroom and shaved it all off.
Thankfully.
Trimmed this down a little bit too. Kind of why I'm wearing this shirt also, because do you see what it is?
I've seen it before, yeah.
Oh. I got this in Hunt and Gather, if anybody in San Diego is wondering where I got this
It's mustaches.
It's mustaches and beards and... What's this thing called right here? This? Flavor Saver?
Goatees.
Ew. Goatees, yes.
A tickler.
Yeah, I will kind of miss it though, because, it was fun to play with.
You're not going to miss it.
It's definitely cooler.
I'm about to shave my head.
As soon as I got out of the shower, I was like, oh my God, this is so much better. My head is like not sweltering right now.
It's so hot. It's
Yeah.
so hot.
And we've had to keep the house closed up because of the burning ship.
Yes, it's been so bad.
It smelled so bad last night. Oh my God. It smelled like someone was burning a plastic pen in the living room.
That's true, Mom. It does take away, give him more depth because the light is bouncing off his shirt, not off of his skin. And he doesn't have a hat on. So I think that's helping too.
giant whiteness of my forehead right here.
Your forehead is no bigger than my forehead.
Need to get like this much chopped out of it.
Don't feel like you're special with a big forehead or something.
Well, you know, they say Capricorns have large foreheads.
Big mouths, too.
Rude! Shall we talk about the fact that you're a Taurus?
What does that mean?
Means you're a bull. You're stubborn.
I am. I admit it. I fully own it.
Right. You're all yup.
And I'm also very loyal.
What's that say about mine? I'm a goat fish.
Sounds like you're very confused.
most of the time, yes. Yes.
You don't know whether you want to be in the water or up in the mountains.
That's pretty accurate.
You don't get in the water. When we go to the ocean, you won't get in the water.
Well, it's just cold and
You get in for like a second. A dream last night. Came over for dinner. Oh, we would love to have you over for dinner.
meet the legendary Kurt.
That's quite a dream. Glad you remembered it.
Wait. Was the tree frog part of the dream, or did you actually find a tree frog in your house? And since you're talking about this, hi Marco. Cory, I would like to show a picture.
Are you commanding control?
I am.
You want to do a full screen picture or non-full screen?
Whatever is easier for you. Since Ross is here,
Plugged
this
in?
pertains to, I don't know, am I? I think so.
Let's just do it on top.
All right. So today, 5 years ago, Facebook told me this was happening.
Whoops. Ross. Look at that Ross head.
Ross is making sushi with my nephews in Maine. And also, I made one as well. Look, ooh, there, I was wearing color too. That's when I had the tank top with the blue. That's it. For now. I got more later to come.
Bam.
I was like, ooh, Ross is going to kill me because I'm showing a picture of him. Oh, okay.
Oh, wow.
How fun.
Do you have tree frogs in Minnesota, huh? I guess frogs are everywhere.
Yeah. Yeah, I thought that was cool since, you know, we've been talking about doing sushi. I can't believe that was 5 years ago. That's crazy. But that was the last time I made sushi, I think. 5 years ago?
It's been a long, long time for me.
You got to get that sticky rice, Cory.
Yeah, but age doesn't matter when it comes to horoscopes, right? We're all supposed to be the same, unless it's Chinese.
It can mean
Chinese
some,
New Year stuff.
You know, there can be different risings and stuff.
Because then the year matters, right? Because you change according to the year.
You can't cross
zodiac. Year of the bull, year of the rat, year of the.
Those are totally different than Taurus and being the bull.
It's all kind of the same.
See, she could have been born under like a gentle harvest moon, while you're like born under like, I don't know, some other moon. That makes you a little more precocious.
Well, she's pretty precocious too.
We do need to plan a sushi day.
Yes, we do. We need to plan it.
Definitely within the next, month. For now, till we nail down a day.
Aye.
We got to get the, what's it called? Nori?
We need to get the nori, the sticky rice.
And the sticky rice.
Because all I have is jasmine rice. I don't think you can use jasmine rice.
What are you going to put in? Are we going to do cucumbers and cream cheese?
Cream cheese, ginger.
Are we going to get imitation crab?
Imitation crab,
Ooh.
Tuna.
Where does one get slabs of fish in order to do?
Bean sprouts, maybe. You just go to the butcher and you ask for sushi cuts. Or go to the place I was going to go to, Ranch 99, but not that. I can't. Yoshi's, I think it's called. And they have sushi cuts of fish. It's just so damn expensive. By the time you buy all the ingredients, you're like $50 in, and you have enough to feed 3 people.
Well, that's what it's got. No, we'll have more than that, won't we? We have aloe out in the yard. I can pick some of that, and we can put it in there. I don't know if you'll eat aloe, though, will you?
I've eaten aloe.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Will you eat like a chunk of it? Because it's like eating a slimy slug.
Well, part of me doesn't like to just eat what we think is aloe.
I know what aloe is. I have billions of plants of aloe outside. There's a giant one.
This looks like a cactus.
Right where my planting station is, right over there.
Remember the time we had San Pedro cactus and we totally pulverized it and
it was disgusting.
Tried to drink it because it was hallucinogenic.
It was so disgusting.
It was horrible. I think we got more sick than anything else.
Anybody ever tried to drink snot before? Because that's what it was like. I don't know if we were.
That was a long time ago.
Were we supposed to boil it down more or something? We don't. We're not juvenile delinquents like this anymore. We don't boil cactus down to try to hallucinate.
I don't remember what we did.
I mean,
this was many, many, many years ago, but we did it.
Yeah.
We thought, okay, I've got 3 San Pedros in the backyard. Let's try it.
It was the worst idea ever.
It didn't work.
It was so gross. I don't know. I don't think I puked, but I think I was close to puking. I mean, it was like
we both stomached as much as we could, and it wasn't much.
It was like snot. Hey, Bobby. Bobby just got this cool skull and vertebrae for her.
What kind of skull?
Bathroom human.
Human?
I don't know that it's real human, although that would be super cool. But it's it's in her bathroom, and I was like, I need to get one of those. So
not in the bathroom. Keep it.
Come on, come on. Bobby's got the right idea. I'm not allowed to keep my creepy stuff out in the main areas. They're restricted to my room and the smart room, Bobby.
Excuse me. It's belched.
I'll save the rest of my nori for it. Oh. I've been sauteing with asparagus lately. I was actually thinking about asparagus yesterday. Yum.
I'm dying to get a grill.
Jen, hello.
I can't really afford one, but I would love to get one.
Like a grill that we can do vegetable stuff on?
Yeah. I mean, I was looking at it doesn't have to be a Coleman, but the Coleman one has been in my Amazon cart for a while. I've been waiting for it to go on sale. But it's like, it runs off of camping stuff.
Yes, Ross.
Yes.
It did not work. We didn't do something right.
They're like $200, but maybe they'll go on sale at some point.
Be grilling out
because we could use it. I'm sick of heating up the house to cook. I'm like standing over the stove sweating.
What are we having for dinner tonight?
I have no idea.
Are we having the rest of those Impossible
Cold pasta
burgers?
Salad.
Yes,
we got to cook those. We have to cook those.
Yeah, but we need to eat that pasta salad too.
I'm not running the oven though. Whatever we do, I'll fry something or.
Oh yeah, the breakfast you made today was good. The pretzel bun.
Those pretzel buns. I love pretzel buns.
Was the egg okay?
Yeah, the egg was. We cracked. We have chickens, everyone. So we eat our own.
Hi, James.
Chickens' eggs, and we haven't bought eggs in a year and a half. But I opened one. Yours had a little blood spot in it.
Ew! Don't tell me that.
It doesn't even bother me anymore.
Good Lord.
But it floated around while it cooked too.
Don't
I was
say
like,
that.
should I pull it out?
Ew.
And I didn't. I just let you eat it.
Oh my God, you're so gross.
But mine, when I cracked it, I think I may have grazed the yolk with a little point with a little point on the shell.
Yeah.
But it didn't seem like it was whole in the egg, so it kind of freaked me out when I dumped it in, and then it was a little more orange than the other ones. So.
Well, I did run around with a couple of them in my pockets for like 2 hours the other day. Crystal Fairy and the Magical Cactus.
Huh.
All right, check that
out.
On
Netflix. I need something to watch.
Mm-hmm.
Lately, I was telling Derrol the other night, I'm so done with TV. I'm like when I go to bed, I'm just laying there listening to music. I can't even put another show on that I'm barely interested in and then like make myself be interested in it and then end up falling asleep. It's not even worth it. I'll just save the data for let Cox give data to somebody else in the neighborhood.
Yeah, we'll have to check that out though.
Oh, my
Did your
light
light
just
go
went
out?
out.
Oh.
These batteries, we got to get better. That one is charging.
We're not going through the checklist when we're just rushing out of the room because it's a million
we're
degrees
done
in here.
I don't even know. 100 plus. We're like, we need to hire a grip.
Thank you, James. I figured I'd freak you guys all out and wear white today.
I might have one in my bed.
Missed you yesterday, James, but we were talking about your acrylic painting. The paint pour. I love that black and white. Oh, my shirt today, black and white for you. 106 today, James says. It's 80. What's that say?
Nope.
88 here right now.
Two I need to charge.
We're falling to pieces in here, everyone. But we haven't dropped a single frame today, I'm happy to report.
Well, you can talk about it.
Whoops.
All right, this one doesn't work. We have no blue light today.
You're going to sit in the dark, Cory.
There we go.
Oh, there you go.
Well, I'm so blue.
We are kind of wearing opposite shirts today.
Are we?
Look.
I guess so. It would be opposite if I had clean shaven faces.
Well, then it would just be a white shirt.
Why is it gotta be white?
Oh my god. What else?
What else?
I have some other pictures. Hold on. Let me just transition over to that real quick and see what I got going on over here. Let's show this.
What's that?
This is the burning ship,
Oh, that's the smoke.
everyone.
Yeah, if you guys haven't heard, there's a Navy ship in the harbor, the bay here, in the shipyard that is on fire and it's out of control. It's a brand new ship. And they're just going to have to let it die out.
I mean, we're pretty much like right here, right? I can't tell on this.
I don't know. And it's hard to,
Yeah.
we can't really mark it up on there. But we live in Rolando.
I mean, we're definitely in the dark blue
14
area of Plume.
Maybe 9-10 miles away from there. Probably 9 miles away.
Yeah.
And yeah, the smoke was intense the last couple of
I've been worried about the girls.
all night last night and today.
Yeah.
I didn't know that somebody actually made a map.
Oh, yes. There's been concern about the air quality.
Well, yeah, I'm sure it's toxic. I mean,
know.
I can smell metal in the air.
That's what I'm saying. Also today,
They are kind of a royal blue, yeah. These were the first pair of like
Cory wears shorts.
of shorty shorts that I bought. And I was a size bigger when I bought them. So I have to wear a belt with them now. But they're actually very comfortable.
How do you wear a belt with shorts? Are they
I don't really know what brand they are. They're like some off-brand. I got them at Burlington, which, by the way, I went in there a couple days ago.
You're not supposed to.
There's nothing in there. They must be going out of business.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Does that have belt
It's
loops?
like nothing in there. Yeah.
Oh, weird.
Belt.
Interesting.
But they're like some kind of a
Polypropylene blend?
polyester material. But they're super comfortable. I love them. I feel like the coach, you know, like at a football game or something. It's got the...
You know, white stripe down
It
the
was
side.
always acceptable for, like, you know, football coaches and sports people to wear little polyester shorts.
Short shorts.
But if you ever wore them to school, you got ridiculed. Only for sports.
Only for sports. I have another picture ready to show.
Oh, you're full of pictures today,
I
aren't
have
you?
more. I have timely events in which to release them. New announcements today. Cory, were you aware of this?
Oh, I was aware of this. I was going to talk about it. I'm glad you're bringing it up. Read it for everybody.
We have some new closures in California. Restaurants are closed. Wineries are closed. Movie theaters, family entertainment, zoos, museums.
Inside of restaurants. I read that restaurants can stay
closing
open.
all indoor operations.
Right. If they have an outdoor section, they can remain open.
Yeah, card rooms, fitness centers, places of worship, offices for non-critical sectors, personal care services, hair salons and barbershops, malls.
Which weren't open yet anyway, barbershops.
Bars must close all operations. Does that mean even if they have food, they have to close?
Yeah, bars, all of them. They don't want people, because you generally stand close in a bar.
Right.
Their standing room. Mm-hmm. I read that they just want bars closed altogether. A restaurant would mainly serve food and have alcohol. A bar would just be serving like apps.
Well, I find it fascinating too. It was like you can go to the bar as long as they serve food, but like you're having to take your mask off and on, and like you said, everybody's closer in there.
We live in Trendyville. True. You know, all these restaurants in North Park are built around a bar. Mm-hmm. So I get where they were trying to make a distinction.
That doesn't mean me, does it? Offices for non-critical sectors. I can still
Yeah,
work,
you are non-critical.
Right? I'm extremely critical.
No, your business. A7D
okay, you can
is
take
not
that.
a critical business.
You can take that out. Yes, it is.
It isn't.
I know.
But Anna and David could go and just work out of the office by themselves without
Hi, Jesse.
keeping the office open. So you guys might be back to that soon. Like, this came a day after.
What?
I bought a car.
Oh! Finally, we can talk about it. Where's Janine?
I don't want to talk about it.
I wasn't allowed to talk about it yesterday, you guys. And
Well, I didn't officially have it.
You did.
I did not. I didn't officially have it until this morning.
True.
And
Let me just tell you, everybody, it was very difficult for me not to talk about it.
Hoping to God that they would just take it back. What did I do?
You need it.
I do.
It's for your business.
I don't need.
You need to get to your business.
Need
stuff.
is a relative term.
Well,
I needed a car.
True. But you're not going to be very good in a Geo Metro.
Mm-mm.
So.
Nope. And
although I got to tell you,
I'm not saying what it is yet. By the way,
3 times in the past.
I'm gonna sit on it for a little bit.
3 times in the past day, I've looked outside and like, who's in Cory's parking spot?
It's me. So I looked at the Ford Transit. Oh, the Transit Connect. And they're super cute. I mean, I don't really like the way they look on the outside, but there's so much space inside of them. But they drive like a little car, and it's just it's not me first and foremost. And I'm really hard on my cars. I need something that's gonna hold up. I know me. And then I looked at the ProMaster, Dodge ProMaster City.
Hi, Auntie.
That one, same thing. It's very cute, but it has tons of space. But it's a little car with a van back. So I got up on, was that Saturday? Yeah, I woke up Saturday morning, and Kurt basically attacked me in the kitchen. Hi, Ellen.
Hi, Auntie.
Kurt basically like jumped on me in the kitchen and started talking to me about cars. And I've just kind of let it go, you know.
Hi, Angela.
Who can afford anything right now? I can't. So Kurt basically talked me into going out and looking at cars that day. So I ended up driving the Ford.
Well, you needed to.
The Ford Connect. I did need to.
You definitely needed to go look.
I'm not, there's no animosity or anything. He sparked it, and then boom, look, 2 days later, and I have a car sitting out front.
Hi, Angela.
It's
4-wheel.
It is a 4-wheel drive.
Oh, I got it right. I had a 50-50
I really wanted
chance.
all-wheel drive, but the all-wheel drive vehicles out there, most of them are like wicked expensive.
Wicked expensive, dear.
You know, there's a couple out there that were reasonably priced, but they all got bad reviews, you know, so I didn't want to buy something that was going to put me in a hole right off the bat. So, I don't want to say what it is. Why don't I want to say what it is? I'm feeling a little...
It's a car, and it has 4 wheels.
I'm feeling a little regretful. I'll get over it soon. This is my natural process.
2 weeks, he'll get over it.
Yeah. Anything I buy, I go through a process of
2 weeks.
regret and buyer's remorse.
See, I don't understand the thought of leasing, though, Auntie. Like, I don't think I'd want to do that because I wouldn't want to pay for it for all that time and then have to give it back.
I did think about it,
But is that...
and the price for leasing this car was $399 for a lease, but it was also $750 of a processing fee. Like, by the time I looked at all of the fees that went into leasing it, and just to get it off the lot, I was like, well, that's like 3 car payments. And then on top of that, I drive more than 12,000 miles a year, and that was the minimum.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't want to, I have a small business, so when it starts to pick back up again, hopefully very soon, I don't want to have to consider that I can't drive to Huntington Beach towards the end of the year because I got a job there, because it's that much more, you know what I mean?
I'm 1 mile
Like,
short.
And then
Is it a monthly thing?
the dollar amount for over the mileage on a lease was like crazy.
Is it a monthly mileage thing or a yearly mileage thing? How does that work?
It's annual.
Oh.
It's yearly. Or some of them like just said you can't go over this much by the time you turn it back in at the end of your term.
Mm.
But the Toyota that I bought was a annual thing.
Did you hear me scream out Element when I was watching American Pickers out there? And the place that they went to
I love my Element.
had a black
guys.
Element in the driveway. I was like, Element!
I'm going to miss my Element. Yeah, I really did consider it.
Chad? You mean Chad is leasing, Auntie?
It makes sense if I didn't drive so much. And I'll be honest, I drive my cars hard, and I just didn't want to.
Did you consider getting a race car, Cory?
Nope, I bought a Toyota 4Runner.
Oh! He said it.
Yep.
Oh, all right.
But an off-road edition Toyota 4Runner, a used one, but gently used. It's a 2020.
It was weird to ride in because it's not the Element, and I've been used to the Element for so long. I was a little bit like, what is this car we're in right now? I don't like it.
It's here. I'll put it up on the screen. I have pictures.
It's charcoal.
It's like a metallic gray, dark gray. It's kind of weird though. I've had it in the driveway, not even 20, or on the street outside the house, for not even 24 hours. But like looking at it, approaching it, looking at it from afar, it depends on light. Like sometimes it looks like a really dark gray. With the sun's right on it, it looks super light gray. Excuse me. Oh, I'm on you right now.
There it is.
There it is, out front of the house.
I miss the Element.
I miss my Element too already.
There's Kurt's car in the background.
But I'll tell you what, the difference just sitting in this car
Do you like
compared
driving
to
it
the Element,
better?
my Element was like a tin box. Oh, I guess I shouldn't put my driver's light, my
Yeah, don't put that on.
Oh, but I have one more picture. Hold on. Sitting all by itself on the way out.
So Cory does this thing wherever he goes on vacation. He takes this picture of his car off, like, with this cool scenery in the background.
I'm gonna miss her.
And now it's just in the parking lot next to this other little white
I got
car.
another one all wide.
Aw. Bye-bye.
But it's time.
Many good years with the Element.
Many. 15.
I know. Crazy.
15 years of...
running her hard.
Running her hard.
That thing was a race car. This guy drives like a bat out of HE double hockey sticks. Never have I grabbed the handle on the door. Oh, I didn't check out the door handle where I can grab.
Yes, I traded it in, and I feel like I got a good deal considering, I mean, it was definitely on its way to...
So when you trade in something, do you have to like break it down for them, be like, oh...
So generally,
stuff is falling
let me do this.
apart,
Let me go
like...
grab another beer, and then I'll talk about that.
Okay.
Do you need anything else?
No, I'm good. I need like an ice pack to put in my shirt because it's 1,000 degrees in here. Oh, you guys can't hear that, but a flock of conures just flew over. It's some parrots that live over here, and they fly over regularly. They're probably like little red cap conures. Angela, is Gerald around right now? I actually have a couple pictures I wanted to show for him. If he's around. Woo. I know, it's 1,000 degrees in
always 10 degrees hotter back here than
89.
it is in the rest of the house.
Does it still smell okay out there? We're not like pulling in
I don't
and burning
smell anything
plastic
out there right now. Had to turn the fan on.
Yeah, he did get a trade-in, Auntie.
Yes, the trade-in situation, in the past when I've traded cars in, which is one, the last time I traded a car in, 15 years ago when I bought my Honda Element, I had a Mazda B4000, a truck.
Oh, that was sad when that was gone too.
I loved my truck, but the transmission was going out on it. And there's no hiding that. Like, there's no hiding that. So if they put it in reverse drive, whatever, it'll sound like it sounded like it was going out. It wasn't a reverse. It was a manual transmission. I was having trouble getting it out in first gear, second gear. So they were very attentive to the trade-in. They got it in, they drove it, they looked at it, and then they didn't want to.
These new ones?
No, my Mazda,
when you traded in the truck.
my Mazda. But they didn't want to give me anything for it, and I negotiated to get $1,800 out of that, and they were very reluctant. They did it because I was just shy of getting the car. This time, they walked out to my Honda. I was telling Kurt, because Kurt went with me. Both times I went twice out looking.
Thank God for Kurt, because I would have been like...
Well, I didn't have any... Nobody else would have gone with me. I don't know anybody else, honestly, anymore. My other friends, since COVID, like, I feel like I have no friends. Like, I don't ever see anybody. Everyone's lives have changed.
I mean, if you want to go to the museum and look at, like, statues and stuff, I will totally go with you. Angela, I'll just send him the pictures. I was watching American Pickers today, and the place I was just saying had the Element, also had a Lamborghini. And Derrol was talking about Lamborghinis the other day.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh my God, it's a Lamborghini. So I snapped a couple pictures real quick while it was up on the screen for Gerald. And then I tried to get a picture of the Element for you. But it was too quick.
Sad
I know.
Too sad. I had to leave her behind, and it's killing me.
I know.
But anyway, they didn't drive it. He didn't start it. And the guy was more interested in my battery pack that I built. Because I have a 75 watt hour battery that I could charge all my camera.
What are you going to do with that? You're not going to put it in this car?
With a solar panel that I put on top of the Element. He was more interested in that setup and hoping that it went with the car. He's like, is this going to come with the car? I'm like, no, that goes with me. He's like, oh.
That's funny.
He's like, that's super cool. He's like, you really camp in this, don't you?
Oh, maybe we can run the chicken mister outside with that.
No, I have a plan for it.
Sorry, I'm thinking about the girls all the time.
I'm not putting the solar panels on the car, though.
I was going to say unless
I come up with a way to do it
without
putting them on the paint.
Ski rack?
it did. I had magnets. I had the solar panel on top of the metal of the car, which wouldn't have been a problem, but the magnets on top of the plastic of the solar panel
Get rusty.
when it was moving around from wind and stuff, it moved just enough to scratch little spaces on the paint.
And those magnets were like, if you got your finger between the magnet and the car, it was going to go through the bone of your finger.
Kurt wouldn't take them off.
Stick to the car.
I scared him. I'm like, be very careful, because if you just happen to like, you have to put the ends together first and slide them together.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh, I don't even want to touch them.
Oh, yeah.
Because they will crush your fingers.
Yes.
They will break your bones.
They're extremely strong magnets. Where are those right now?
They're in my drawer, because it was in my sock drawer, because it's the only place I could think that was soft and didn't have metal.
And it had no electronics near it that'll like wipe them clean.
I don't know what to do with them. But I ended up getting $2,500 for my trade. And
that's pretty good.
You know,
you thought it was less, didn't you?
It was not doing well, and I really expected $1,800. But he asked me what I thought, and I told him right up front. But you know, the car buying process is such a game. Like, I'm so glad Kurt was with me. But
there is no way I would have been able to hack that.
It's just tough, you know. They come out and they're very like friendly in some places that I've gone and looked at cars in the past. I get a feeling that they know you're going to buy or you're not, because I've had like some car companies anymore. They take an approach of like no pressure. There's no sales. Maybe they get a salary and like a small bonus if they sell a car. This place, I could tell it was full on commission.
So let me just give you a little bit of backstory, you guys. So they leave to go to the car thing at like 8 o'clock at night. By like 10:30.
Yeah, it was after the show on Saturday.
Yeah, by like 10:30, they're still not home, and I'm like,
we were there till 1 o'clock in the morning. And we still didn't have the car.
And then me, because I always think the worst thing possible, I'm like, nobody's texted me. I hope they didn't get into some like brutal accident. And they're like both on the way to the hospital, and like I'm sitting here waiting for them. So finally they come home, and they're like gathering up stuff, the seats and everything, and I'm like, oh, they're going back, and they're gonna do the trade-in. And then I try to stay up. By the way, I was watching TV by myself that night, and I was like, oh, I wish Death Becomes Her was on. And it was on, but it was on in Spanish. So I was watching it in Spanish because I love it anyway. But then I found it in English. So I was watching it, waiting for you guys to come home, and then they never came home. They didn't come home until like 1 o'clock in the morning.
What do you have, Ellen?
Oh,
and
yeah.
I'm the same.
She has a Jeep.
Oh, a Jeep. Nice.
She has a red Jeep, sorry.
My Element sat pretty low, relatively, compared between a SUV or a truck and a car. It was kind of in the middle. So I kind of got used to not being in a car. When I go home and drive my mom's car or, you know, somebody else's car, I always feel like I'm scraping my butt on the ground, you know?
Do you have a Jeep Grand Cherokee, Auntie? Because that's what I have. Yeah, it did feel weird when I sat in there because I'm used to the Element, which is kind of like a more lower to the ground situation. So I felt like there was like a lot of wasted space between sitting in that car and the Element, just because, you know, with the Element, you're so like on the floor panel. Oh, it's a Liberty Jeep.
I like those. Those are really cute.
Yeah, me too, Ross.
I looked at them. I considered that too.
I just randomly thought, oh, I wish that movie was on. And then I was scrolling through and I was like, oh, here it is. And I turned it on, not knowing it was in Spanish. And then it started playing, and
Did you have subtitles on?
No.
You know, Apple TV has, what were you in? You were on AT&T, I think I noticed.
Oh, I don't know.
Well, some of the apps you can scroll down, and it'll have on screen, no matter what, on screen subtitles that you can read.
Oh. I mean, I know what they say
like
enough so that I was like just watching it. These guys come in and they're like, really? Are you watching this in Spanish? I was like, yeah, I really wanted to watch it. And then it was on.
Hey, Kurt.
Hey, Kurt.
I'm talking about the car, Kurt.
Cory has
truck,
admitted that
whatever it is.
The SUV. We're an SUV household now.
I had an SUV before. The Element's considered an SUV.
Really?
Yeah.
I guess.
Ross dreamt about you, Kurt.
We had to bleep it out when he was talking about it earlier. It was too.
I'll let Ross tell you his dream real quick. Or Kurt, if you want to look back in the chat. Oh, well, if you just signed on, I don't know if you can look back. Maybe you can.
When he goes back to watch later.
But yeah, so the end of the day yesterday, 1 or 2 days ago, 1 a.m., we still didn't have the car. And
I got up in the middle of the night and looked out there.
They were just coming out to call us back, and I looked. I was a little loopy at that point, and like a little stressed out because of what I was just about to do, and walked out, started noticing because it's used. Started noticing things on the car.
Oh God, I know what that Cory. He's like, there's the tiny chip right here.
Yeah, well, there's lots. It was so the one thing I didn't say.
Dealer was
the dealer kind of was a shit show. There were people there though. I mean, Kurt and I saw one lady.
Yeah, who's buying cars that late at night?
There was a lot of people there.
That's so weird to me.
There was like 4 people there by the time we left. Well, yeah, 3 people there buying cars by the time we left at 1 a.m.
That's so weird.
Waiting to sign paperwork.
Did they seem like?
But one lady hadn't seen anybody in like forever, lucid? And then finally a guy passed by and he's like, "Has nobody come over and talked to you yet?" And she's like, "No." She was there for a good hour and a half.
That's crazy to me.
Kurt and I had already been helped, but
maybe everybody's like, "I bet nobody's going to be there at night."
But it was
everybody's there at night.
But it was like the old, like Kurt was saying, it's like the old West. You know, like they had the little pit, and so they come out and talk to us, and then they go in and talk in confidence, like behind the glass, and then come back out and talk to us, bring us out some stupid negotiation paper that had, he offered me $500 for my car at first.
What?
After we talked about $2,500 in the parking lot.
You're like, that is much different.
We pushed it back and forth, Kurt, what, 4 or 5 times?
I wondered about that too, Auntie.
And I almost left.
Is there some sort of, if there's problems with the car, you can...
Well, I still, because it's still new, basically. It's 17,000 miles, a 2020. I still have all the manufacturer warranties on it. Like every warranty's still on it. I just have 2 years left on the bumper-to-bumper anything warranty. So, yes.
A dealer out of the 70s.
It was.
I'm imagining it in my head as you guys are describing it, and I can totally see it.
And I got pretty good financing and everything too, considering. I mean, I got pretty good credit. Actually, I have better credit than I thought I had.
Oh.
He pulled the credit report. I looked at it and I almost like...
You're like, may I see the name on that, please?
I'm like, are you kidding? My credit's that good? Credit Karma does not show you everything. And they look at something different, but I knew I had good credit. I just didn't know how good, but...
So, I mean, we can buy a house soon?
Honestly, with the credit that I have, I would probably pre-qualify for a home loan. And how much money I made last year.
We need land and a warehouse. Kurt is going to sell his condo. He's going to move. We're all going to buy
home
land and a
loans
warehouse.
Are different, though. Like, they nickel and dime everything. You got to go back and get letters from lenders. Like, if you just had, like, a little teeny-weeny anything, you have to clean a lot of credit stuff up. I don't want to buy a house. If anything, I'd go buy an RV or a trailer now that I can tow.
We know. You can't tow a trailer with that thing.
Yes, I can.
Are you sure?
I mean, it's not as much. It's like 5,000 pounds. So I can tow a decent sized camper trailer.
The only concern that I had...
I think so too, Kurt. I'm still in the process of accepting that it all is true and happening, but... And where the hell I'm going to get this car payment every month.
Did you text Kurt when I told you to when you got accepted today?
Yes, I texted him. So, long story short, everyone, by the end of when I signed the paperwork yesterday, when Kurt and I went back, I didn't get accepted for the loan. So, they were going to basically try to squeeze another $1,000-$2,000 out of me or raise my payment. And I couldn't do either. I'm like, this isn't supposed to be, people. We're at the top of what I told you I could do, beyond the top of what I told you I can do. And no, I was ready to get up and walk out. And then he's like, well, I'll push it through one more time. Everyone has favors. Oh, so, I've got a favor. I'll call a favor in that I have with somebody. I'm
Such
like,
malarkey. See,
he was so
why,
cute.
That's why I couldn't be there. I would be like,
hi, finance guy. You were very cute.
You're like just wanting him to change it just so you can keep talking to him.
Well, everyone's got masks on anymore, so you really can't see
Oh.
people. So the whole time I'm sitting there thinking, your eyes are really blue.
You could, Auntie?
He's
That's pretty good. Does that mean I could
Pull
pull
a
a 12-foot camper with mine?
you
I
can
mean,
pull. Yeah, I mean, you're. It. Yes.
I have a Jeep Grand Cherokee.
Technically, yes. I don't think you have a tow package though. This has a built-in
Is
tow
that
package. The trailer hitch.
Do you? On this one?
I do. It came with it standard.
Fancy.
Oh
my God, what, Kurt?
I think he's oh my godding because I was talking about the cute. Well, anyway, just real quick. His mask like dropped at one point, like past his nose, and I'm like, oh, he's kind of cute. And then it like he pulled it down for a minute, and he had this like very 70s mustache.
Uh-oh.
Like you don't know what's under these masks,
Right? It's like when people wear a hat and sunglasses, and then they take them off, and you're like, oh. Could you put those back on, please?
And then he stood up, and he had
PG.
chew in his pocket,
Ew.
like around. Like I mean, I didn't see what it was, but you could tell from
Chaw.
Yeah, I was like, ew, you're not cute anymore. Gross. That's nasty. But anyway, he called me this morning and said that he called in a favor and got me accepted for the pretty semi-low. It's not the 0% that I had with my Element, but it's pretty low considering. So it's mine now.
So if anybody in San Diego needs their lawn mowed,
yeah, right. I'm gonna be doing
perhaps
odd
the
jobs.
dog taken for a walk.
Odd jobs for a while.
Oh, Jasper. I miss Jasper. I haven't seen Jasper in a while. Good night, Auntie.
Good night.
Taking off your mask in 2020 is a new stripping.
Kind of. I mean, it's very interesting. Like, when this all started happening and I was going to the grocery store, Derrol wasn't leaving the house. Like, I was one of the first people, I swear, in the city to be wearing a mask because I go to the grocery store and nobody else had a mask. Maybe like 2 other people had a mask on, and I had my bandana like all wrapped around my neck and stuff. And as more people, like I kept going out and seeing more people in masks, like I really started to think, well, this is kind of like an interesting time because you really have an anonymity. Like people don't really know what you look like.
Mm-hmm.
And so now, like on Sundays when I go to the spiritual center, we have a thing like when new people come in, we're like real quick, we'll pull our mask down and be like, hey, this is what I look like. And then you put your mask back on.
I love that, actually. I love, like, as you see when I drive home, I'm wearing my sunglasses, I'm wearing my mask, and I have my hat on usually. I love that my face is, like, totally covered, which is good for people around me because it hides my actual looks. Because, you know, I'm a thought projector, and all I need to do is look at you, and you can
but you can tell by your eyes.
tell what I'm thinking.
Those brows.
Hey, Kurt, I expect to see your picture later of you with a very, very short beard.
Did he trim it?
No, but he told me as soon as I shaved off my mullet, he'd be shaving his beard off.
Has he seen it yet?
No.
The pony has left.
I'll expect the
house.
beard picture later tonight, dear.
The pony is gone.
I couldn't part with all the hair, but some of it needed to go.
So I returned an email this morning to the guy. I didn't call him back, but I wrote him back and thanked him for putting in the effort and making it happen. And then also told them if they needed headshots at the dealership or a 360 video of the cars or just a little video of any sort, helping them sell their cars, to give me a call.
I'll believe it when I see it, dear. You're all, hey, I take photos.
Well, I was like, I got to figure this out, I've got to figure it out. I'm not going to change what I'm doing. I've just got to figure out how to change what I do with COVID times. I can't sit around and wait for it to be over anymore. Today was a great example. It's not going to be over.
You kept your stash and look like a 70s porn star, dear. I can't wait to see.
Just California regressing as much as we've regressed in all the other states. It could be 3 or 5, 6 months before I can find an event to shoot again.
I know. I was thinking about that yesterday.
I really was thinking maybe after 3 months of, not being able to work, that I start to get an event call again. And it's not going to happen.
I'm telling you, quarantine family shots.
So I go out and buy a car. Doesn't that make sense?
I know. I
might start hustling, Kurt.
I need my art stuff sold. Maybe. Oh my goodness. I told you, you're dating now. Get you a sugar daddy. Ew. Like a show pony. You'll do it.
I know I'll do it.
You always do, but
I just took on a lot, though.
I know, you're definitely...
You don't even know.
Oh, I do.
You don't.
No, I do.
You don't.
I do. Don't think I don't calculate all this stuff when you're talking about it.
I'm shocked that I did this. But it all was, the numbers all were right for the right length of time. So...
How many times did you ask me my opinion and I remained silent until after you had finished what you were doing?
You gave me your opinion.
After you had it.
But did you know part of your opinion, if you want to tell everyone what your opinion was, the measurements of the back of this are bigger than my element.
I don't believe that.
It's true.
I need to see
exactly as tall, and it's almost 9.5 inches longer inside with the seats down.
Okay, so one of the cars that he was looking at was the what was the van one? The plumber's
the little
van?
one?
The plumber's van?
Yeah, the Ford Connect.
The Ford Connect. So he was looking at that.
Super cute, but just a piece of poo.
Right, but you could have it flat like the Element.
No, you can't do it flat. Well, you can if you get no seats, but I wasn't ready to go no seats at all. Like the Element was wonderful because you could pull the seats out.
Right. Well, this car that he got, when you flip the seats down, it goes like this, and then there's like a 3-inch lip that goes down,
yeah,
a 2-inch lip, and then it goes like this, and I'm like, well, crap. I mean, like, how are you gonna lay in there? And it also seems like a shorter height distance, whereas the other one seemed like a lot taller inside.
Well, it's definitely 3 inches.
I think we'll
towards the front.
We'll put some bales of hay in there and see what the real
no bales of hay are going in that car. I did consider a truck, and I'm like, oh, Derrol would just love that. I got a truck.
I could get 2 bales of hay at once.
I'm not getting a truck.
No, I don't have room to store 2 bales of hay.
Some junk in the trunk. I always had junk in the trunk.
Yes.
Actually, I have no junk in the trunk. But Kurt, thank you again. Now I have to decide what the hell I'm doing, because I can now go somewhere.
Are you leaving on your trip soon?
Well, I can't take another Sunday off, especially now because they pay me.
True.
I took 2 Sundays off while I was supposed to be on my trip. Ah, Tonise! Hi, Tonise.
Hi, Tonise.
I miss you. One of my ex-coworkers is watching, and she just said hi and congratulated me. Thank you. Yes. I miss you. We need to go to lunch. When are we going to go to lunch?
When all this is over and restaurants are open again.
We don't have to go to a restaurant. We can make something go to a park.
I know my friend Frankie has been asking me when I'm going to be able to go out to happy hour with them. I'm like, well, we can get some beers and maybe go to the park and sit away from each other and like hang out or something, or like our front garden.
Yes.
Yes.
Weird times. I didn't read all of your texts, Tonys, but I will in a minute.
Wait, why can't I get to the pitches? Oh, there we go.
Did you have more to share?
I had a couple more.
You ready?
Yep.
Oh,
it's not that
that's
one.
my computer. Hold on. I have to change it up. Yeah.
Pat, come see me. I think he should, Pat. I told him he should. Pie.
Ooh, chocolate cream pie.
Cory finally got his chocolate cream pie.
Yeah, when I was sick with COVID-19, I wanted chocolate cream pie, and nobody would go get it for me.
He asked me at like 11:30 at night, will you go to the store and get me chocolate cream pie? I was like, are you insane?
If I would have known that I was sick with COVID-19 at the time, I would have said, I have COVID-19. Will you go get me a chocolate
I would
pie?
have then, probably. But 11:30 at night.
Coronavirus.
Oh my
Please
God.
get me some pie.
And then also, for those of you who don't have Facebook or Instagram, this is my little crab this morning. My little Halloween crabs were up this morning when I came out.
Can you make them bigger? There you go.
They're super fun. I never get to see them unless I'm up at like 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning because they like to come out at night. But they were up to something this morning. The three of them were out cavorting around the tank. This is the largest one right here, actually. So that was fun.
They are cute. We just never see them.
They're super fun. I know. When I got them, I was like, damn it. They only come out at night. That's it. Those are all my pictures. The other ones I have are
Not
for
all
Gerald.
your photos.
The other ones are for Gerald. I'll send those to him directly of the Lamborghini.
Ooh, she leased a new car.
Ooh. We were talking about leasing in the beginning, Tonys.
Sorry, this is a long... I'll read it later. Sorry.
What kind of car?
A Mazda something. I'll have to look at it.
We were talking about Mazdas yesterday. Day before yesterday?
Yeah. Mazda has a couple of, I think it was Mazda that had a hybrid SUV.
You can never be sure at my house, Ross. There are definitely... wait. I don't think I have any fake crabs lying about. I definitely have some real preserved crabs lying about. But yeah, you're pretty accurate with that. But it was real. They were my dream crabs. I've always wanted Halloween crabs, and then they had them at the place where I get my...
Kurt, no. I so didn't want...
Why you should show that.
No.
Show it. Come on.
I don't look good. I look lost.
Well, you were.
I was.
I'm sure you were definitely lost
I told
there.
him no. Kurt took a picture of me with standing outside the dealership after
Show
2 hours.
Show it.
Nope. After 2 hours of waiting, and we were we're pacing. He got in the car. Well, it wasn't right then, but shortly after, we went back inside, and he got in and laid down in one of the demo cars inside. That's how we were there forever.
Well, I was like, Kurt has never stayed up this late in his life.
It's totally blurry.
Nobody will see. You're small.
Nope.
Oh, come on.
Oh, terrible. Thank you for taking a picture of me, Kurt, when I told you not to.
It's a pivotal moment in your life. It was, I am, and we are old men now. That's okay, Kurt. I snuck a picture of you the other day and sent it to James. I don't know if James is still watching, but I told him not to say anything. I wondered if you were sleeping somewhere, Kurt. I pictured you like on a bench watching a TV.
Oh, he
while...
wasn't sleeping, but
girl,
we didn't have anything to do. We're sitting at this desk forever, and then finally I got up and I was like, I need to go walk around. Like, so we went and started looking at the car. There was a barbecue. Kurt, what was it? There was a package. Like, ask your salesman. It was one of those Coleman barbecues that I want.
You could have got a barbecue right then.
Oh my God. Kurt was pushing for me to get floor mats and they wouldn't even do that.
I know. When I got in, that was one of the first things I noticed, Kurt, was that he had carpet floor mats. And I was like,
I'm going to get rubber floor mats.
I listened, Kurt. See, I noticed that. I looked down when I got in and saw that they were carpet.
Yeah, I've already collected all of the purple bush things that have come in our feet. Just in the 3 people that have been in it in the last 24 hours.
I clicked my feet off before I got in. Kurt makes me do that.
Nope.
Is it on my side?
It's on all of it's in the back. It's in the front. So yeah, carpet in general is just not a good thing for me.
Yeah.
I will get.
Corey's messy.
I've already priced them out. I just need to get them. Summer event package. It had a canopy, like a grill, some like red, white, and blue glasses. It's kind of a silly thing, honestly, because the canopy is like $45 at Walmart. The grill's $200.
Grill, please.
$199 or $179 because I have it in my Amazon cart and I've been keeping an eye on it. The whole thing. I mean, fun little package, but
so know. What? You get this package if you buy a certain car or something?
They had it in the back of a brand new 2020 premium edition 4Runner.
Oh.
So you had to spend the big money to get the package.
I did crafts today also, and did the dishes and did little chores around. WeatherTech supplies Toyota and some manufacturers with custom fit that don't slide on the carpet. Kurt says.
Kurt, I'll share with you what I found on Amazon yesterday that is much less than the ones you were talking about looking at. I'm sure they're not as good in many ways, but good enough to keep me cleaning easily in the car. I'm not spending $300 on floor mats.
Floor mats are $300?
I'm not spending. I'm spending less than $100 on floor mats.
What in God's name are they made of?
Like 60.
Hello, Jeff.
If not 40.
Oh, Gerald's here. Corey, let's show pictures for Gerald. Gerald, I was watching American Pickers today, and ew, us and Tiny. Hold on,
you're not ready.
I saw something that I thought you would like because you mentioned it the other day. You had asked if we had seen them. Lamborghini. The Element actually is Corey is like right through that guy right there.
Stop teasing me with my Element.
I'm sorry. And then there's just another picture of it.
What's
Lamborghini? What?
I was waiting till you're done.
Oh, I'm
so
done.
It's funny. I watched somebody on YouTube who created a channel. He lived in his Honda Element. Like for a while and had it all built out and everything, and his channel is called Element Van Life. And then he sold his Honda Element a year and a half ago, and he moved into a Nissan like NX2 or NX whatever 200 whatever they are, the van,
right, Ross?
And now he still has this channel that's called Element Van Life, but
and everybody's like, this isn't an Element.
So I have things based around the Element too. And I'm like, well, I'm so glad that I didn't take that further because the Element's not forever.
I'm sad.
I know, I missed my Element already.
We should have made it into a chicken coop like that one post you sent me.
I needed that $2,500.
The girls need a fancy chicken coop.
That $2,500 trade-in was pivotal.
Have you guys seen that meme before? Somebody turned a car into like a chicken coop. I don't know. They just like opened the doors and put like chicken wire. What? They are poop?
Yeah. Well,
What's poop?
that van. They are terrible.
NX 2000?
Yes, out of all of the vans I looked at, the little mini transport vans, that was the worst. They got the worst reviews. I mean, it got terrible reviews. Like, people were really, but they're also super duper cheap.
Super duper.
I could have got one for $19,000. It would have just broken down on me and wouldn't have made it up a hill.
You need something that can stand a beating.
So I got it.
I heard a noise.
Tomorrow we'll do the show from inside the 4Runner. Just kidding.
We should do it from your point, like my point of view when you're driving.
I might do a little tour.
Like going on freeways, and I'm like,
I might do a little tour of it though.
There you go. You can play it right here, and we can talk about it.
I took some corners today on the freeway. First time I really drove it. I mean, I drove it, but today was the first time I drove it. Like freeway, off the freeway, through downtown, watching the gas mileage just get sucked up. I haven't had systems that tell me how much gas I'm using. My Element was not very good on gas. But I have never seen how bad on gas when you actually hit the gas.
It shows you?
It tells you.
Oh.
Like, you just used this much gas. So it'll change the way I drive a little bit, I think, actually having a visual.
Is it going to slow your butt down?
Well, maybe.
You think I have a heavy foot. This guy.
It is 6:06. I saw Kurt earlier.
Is it?
Call the time.
He
Thanks,
did?
Kurt. Yes.
I missed it.
We were chatting.
Oh.
He said it's 5:56 or something.
Oh. So we're having cold pasta salad and Impossible Burgers tonight?
Yeah, I can make burgers.
I'm starving.
We'll make those burgers. We got to eat them because that stuff's not supposed to be open and out very long. It's what,
True.
3 days old now?
And they aren't Tupperware. They're just
3
folded
days old
over.
now.
Yeah.
So, yes, I will cook it tonight so we don't lose it.
Excellent.
Tonys, if you're still here, please, let's go have lunch. I miss you. I used to see you almost every day. And congratulations on your car.
Congratulations on your car too, Cory.
Thank you. And thank you, James. I saw your text and I appreciate your congrats too. It's weird, dudes. People.
What are you, from California or something?
I am from California.
Hey, dudes.
I've always wanted a 4Runner. I just never thought it was obtainable because they're expensive. And I guess I'm just at the point where I was telling everyone I need to just rise to the occasion. And I know I can. I do it often with everything I do in life. I take on a lot and I always succeed. So
she's a winner, baby.
I'm a winner, baby.
Oh, good, Angela. I'm glad. I'm like looking for my phone really quick when I see the car come up, and I'm like, oh my god, where is it? Where's my phone? Trying to take pictures. Good night, Ross.
Good night, Ross.
See ya tomorrow.
All right, I think we're gonna go, everybody.
Yeah, I need to eat. I'm starving.
Yeah, I'm gonna go cook. And
good night, Pat and Leanna and Kurt and Ross and Angela and Gerald and Pat.
You said Pat.
And Kurt and Ross and Angela and Gerald and Leanna.
James.
And Tonys. James, if you're still here. Jeff, if you're still here. I see Jeff right there. Auntie's gone already.
Denise, I told Mike I actually canceled on him last week because my car was broken and I couldn't make it. So maybe I would love to do a one-on-one with you, but maybe we can get Mike involved too sometime. All right. Love you all.
Good night, Angela.
We're going to go.
Good night, guys. See you tomorrow.
Bye, everyone. Ba-dum, ba-dum, bum.